Laycon, you are a millionaire now. How you want to spend this money?
I never know as I go spend them, but what thing I know be say the first thing I go spend them on top. Either the first person I go spend them on top, na my mama. And my mama go spend them on top. The first thing I go buy or anything I go do with that money, the first thing, and my mama it go be for.
Mama it go be for. That's really nice.
People don't touch my life with their actions and their time and their energy and their money. Make me say touch people's life with the same thing. So that's just.
After I was announced as the winner of BBNaija, Laycon's life changed. Like, it changed now. So we're going to ask him about that. We're going to ask him about his relationship with the housemates at the house. We're going to talk about his relationship with V and his relationship with Erica, the lady who was disqualified as a result of maybe the fights that they had. We're also going to talk about his plans for the future and what he wants to do now that he has this fame. And we're going to ask him about how is he going to spend this BBNaija money. Join in, guys. Okay, so I was listening to a couple of your songs like a few minutes before this interview. There's one particular line, I think 2 lines, first of all. I can't remember the name of the song now, but it goes, Awa maridi, look at your back, Awa maridi. We didn't know that song again.
Wow, Awa maridi, baby, look at your back.
Wait, see you do this, boy. You see, you first carry God name, you can't keep up one side, can't carry another thing again, can't put up for another side. Man, I feel like I hear a lot of that on your music. Like I don't know what they're called, puns or simile, all those literary things. I can't remember. Yeah,
puns. Play with
puns. I mean, you play with words. That's how you always wanted to do music.
Yeah. I felt like I could use 26 alphabets to do whatever it is I want to do, and that's like my strength as a rapper.
Yeah, I get that, man. Because there's another one I noted. It's like, if I know bust your brain, it means that you don't get. I'm like, hey, this boy they find trouble. Do you understand? I hear those lines and I'm like, okay, because the first time I heard the EP, your EP, it was in the car and I had my younger brother with me. So we heard it, we were done, and it was like, Laycon doesn't rap like other people. That his own rapping, you think he's going this way in his flow, but something happens and he just switches. He goes like this. He's going here, but he will go like this. They come back. Do you get it? So that's how it has been for you, music-wise, Abi.
Yeah. I've always tried to experiment a lot, and the thing is, I also learn from the people around me. I learned from different sounds. I could listen to a 2/4 beat sound, and I try to use like a 3/4 flow on it. So it's just that I just try to improve my technique in different sounds and all that, basically. Okay.
So we are going to expect definitely more music, because we hear that you have recorded music since you left the house already.
Yeah. I started recording already.
But where the time come from? Where's the time? Because everywhere we are looking, you are either. There was this video I saw where you climbed the pickup truck and you're like man of the people. So where did you find the time to record, man?
And now, because it's it's something that's the whole point, isn't it? I get this kind of platform, and I'm not going to rest on my laurels. Obviously, no, I'm not going to come and lie down and say, yeah, I want Big Brother, and that's just what I'm. Winner of Big Brother. No, I'm going to do much more than that. Okay. And the first thing is hard work. Regardless of if you're favored or you have God's grace beside you or behind you, you have the people's love. You still have to work hard to earn what you feel you deserve. Okay. So I want to ask you now, the first day, like you were coming on stage, what was going through your mind? And that's up Nepal clothes you went to wear. What was going through your mind at that time? Oh well, when for the light, I just wanted to wear it so I would stand out, right? Okay. But then I for no underlight. If not, it was Neil that made me on the light because I got scared. Yeah. And I want to on the light, but Neil told me to put on the light, that I I should just on it. Nothing will happen. What's the worst that will happen? Even if it happens in a bad way, I would already decide anyways. I will not know what is going on.
Okay.
So that was why I wore it. But then when I stepped on stage, make I no lie, I was going through my mind was the fact that they were playing my song. Because my song that they played.
Okay.
And I was surprised that, okay, I never ever went inside house. Don't play my song. So it discombobulated my head. I used it my last interview and I am going to use it. It discombobulated my head.
Discombobulated. Okay.
And everything that I thought I was going to say, it just wiped come out.
Oh, okay. But have you seen the reactions of people at that time when you came? There were a lot of people saying a lot of things. You were like, who be this guy? Wait till he can't do, you won't repair phone. Person say he won't see phone. Another person say he won't do this one. But now looking at the 360, that nobody says that stuff again. Now when they're talking about Laycon, the story has changed. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel wonderful. I feel great about it and I feel wonderful. And I love the fact that I think this kind of would have taught a lot of people that when you see somebody, you cannot judge the person, or you cannot have a certain opinion or a defined opinion about the person. For me, I felt like it could have been cruise for them, or it could have been just jokes. It could have been like they're just joking about it, which I feel was what was happening. But still the same that when you see somebody, you cannot say this is the kind of the person is before you talk to the person or before you hear the person, basically.
Okay, that makes sense. So now I want you to, I know you have just a few minutes before you go, but before you go, please, in the simplest terms, how has your life changed now? Like, how has your life changed now? In the simplest way, just tell me how it's changed. Immensely. I wake up every morning and I'm like, I thank God, and sometimes it's happening and I'm like, this is not real. This can't be. It's too hard. It's hard to believe, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard to believe. And I don't just have the words to explain it. I don't have the words to explain it or to say, but all I know is I thank God and I thank everybody every day. You guys got me here and I appreciate the energy, the time that you all spent. I love you guys very much. People, we are hearing this stuff about, we all see the whole thing that happened with you and Erica in the house. I know you guys have moved past it. She's spoken about it, you've spoken about it as well. Do you understand? But I want you to clear people's doubts now. Like, clear that doubt to 100. Is there any scenario where you and Erica end up together? Is there any scenario like that?
Is there any scenario where what?
Where you and Erica end up together? Is there any scenario like that happening? Do you see it now?
No.
Okay. So let's move on. Let's move on from that. So now this one is what people want to know. Laycon, you are a millionaire now. How you want to spend this money?
I never know as I go spend that, but what thing I know be say the first thing I go spend them on top. Either the first person who I go spend them on top and my mama. And my mama go spend them on top. The first thing I go buy. Or anything what I go do with that money, the first thing, and my mama go be for. That's really nice. But now I know you spoken to her outside the show. After the show, you spoken to her. So yes. Like definitely.
So I'm in my mind, I'm like your house now, like your mom's house. We don't turn Mecca. People where she never see for 40 years. Yeah, Laycon, our money. Etirotini. Is that how it has been?
Yeah. Obviously, I think even before I left the house, but we're coping well. Everybody is fine, and we are making sure that it doesn't get to us in the negative way.
Hey, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. So, what are your plans for the future, man? Now you've spoken about music. You put out one EP. Should we expect a full-length album? Are you guys going on tour? You and your team, you guys have been pressing the right buttons, and people are feeling the whole Laycon vibe and everything. So I just want to hear you. What's your plan for the future now?
My plan is do music, do more music, go into other forms of entertainment, but make sure that you just enjoy yourself and make sure that you use whatever it is that you're doing to change people's lives. Let other people experience these things that you are experiencing. People don't touch my life with their actions and their time and their energy and their money. Make me say touch people's life with the same thing. So that's just
it. Because I don't know if you noticed, but you know when you spoke about the fact that your genotype is SC, it gave a spike in, especially on Google and everything. People had not heard, they didn't even know what SC was. Do you get? And I spoke to V a couple of minutes ago. She said she was going to try and do stuff, bring more, based on, because you're a friend and you spoke about it with her. She's going to try and bring more light, to it. So I want to ask if you have the same, opinion, or if you have the same idea. Like, should we expect to see? Okay.
Definitely. I'm going to be working on that, and if we have to, I and V would definitely work together on that. It's something that I feel like everybody should look into, and it's something that I feel like help the society. Awareness about sickle cell, awareness about SCCC genotype, and not just awareness. Try to look for how we can research into how we can start finding a way to make it easier for people with this kind of genotype to live a normal, healthy life.
Okay. So thank you very much for speaking with me, Laycon, man.
Thank you very much for having me.
My name is Abisola. I work with Legit.ng.
God bless you. Abisola. I really happy. This was wonderful and this was fun.
This was fun. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, Laycon. I really wish you the very best. And believe me, man, you have people behind you, and good luck and God bless you.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you.
This Laycon's interview was filled with a lot of love and a lot of light. Shout out to Laycon. We wish him the very best in all his future endeavors. Now, you've heard him talk about his career, you've heard him talk about his time at the house and what he plans to do in the future. I can only hope that those of you who have watched see him and help him and help him grow from this level that he is at the moment. Thank you very much to everybody who has supported Nigerian on our coverage of BBNaija this season. It's been amazing. It's been really, really nice. Thank you. God bless you. If you'd like to follow me as well, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's Abisola the Great. That's Abisola the Great. One word. T-H-E, not B. T-H-E. And shout out to my colleagues, Bright, everybody. Please follow legit.ng as well. It's legit.ng on Twitter. The website is legit.ng. Twitter, Instagram. Twitter, legit.ng news. On Twitter, legit.ng. Thank you very much, guys.